Guys, we have placed a lot. This around 20, 20, 22, 25. Break, break, me break. So guys,
be very careful. Very careful with it.
wow, I'm very.
As you can see, at the veranda, that's the first place we made. So the remaining place is here. You can see there is a gap.
Yeah, this gap.
There is a gap up to here.
Yeah. And also this side. So we tried the other time. Right here I am again today to begin our video press this morning. Welcome back. My name is Moses from Moses 2M YouTube channel, and allow me to take this moment to welcome you all to our channel. For our new subscribers who are watching for the first time, most welcome, the home of champion, and kindly remember to subscribe, like, and don't forget to share this video. For our daily and returning subscribers, thank you very much. Kindly stay tuned, and remember, we really love you so much. It's an upcoming video of the day today, and we're just beginning our morning right here from home with the morning activities. What do I do today? I want to share with you our full day activity on this video, and guys, stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Take your tea, be here for us. So this morning, guys, what's happening right now is I've just begun by making some entrance into my home, also making a pavement. Let me just do away with this stand. Yes, so this is what we are making, guys. So I'm creating this entrance, guys. You see, so it's gonna come from this side to here. This is gonna be our amazing entrance. On the other side, we have planted nice onions and some vegetables up there. Same applies to down here also. We want to plant some either onion or some nice vegetables here. You're gonna see them, because the reason as why we are doing this, I came to notice that no need of planting a lot of flowers everywhere, and yet we don't have a big land that we can plant even more vegetable or something that will generate income for us in the next near month. So we want to come up with this kind of creativity of planting nice crops or vegetables, most of vegetables, onions, tomatoes, something like that at this point here, because it's super fertile land. Right here, I'm trying to also do some quite of landscaping around the entrance of my home, being that we created this way to be as the entrance of our home. I see it's really doing super better. So I'm trying to fill in these holes, like this place here. You see, it's a bit holy, and the motorbike cannot even come here, or even me walking, you might slide and fall down at this point. So I want to make it bringing this kind of soil here, so that we make it a bit raised, so that it also become super flat for the entrance of our home. Guys, that's what I'm beginning my video with this chilly morning from East Africa, Kenya. Kindly stay tuned. This is our beautiful home. For the new subscribers who are watching for the first time, this Moses 2M home. That's Modesta there with the baby Marian also. We're just doing our daily morning activities as we begin this morning, guys. So that's how it is. Kindly stay tuned and I will be ready to update you on more coming videos. So once I'm done with this part, I will be glad to share this with you. So which means this flower might be removed from this point up there, definitely, I think, because it's gonna interfere with our line of entrance. And so which means also here I'll have to add more chionade. Yedango. I'll have to adjust some I think one line over here so that our entrance will be a bit smaller, but it's enough for things like motorbike. I think only the vehicle cannot get in currently. But if you guys have been watching this video, do you see this where we are creating this farm here? This is our main entrance of the home. It's only that right now we cannot open it officially, but once we fence this home, we install the gate, this is gonna be the entrance of this compound. So that's why we want to make it a bit busy as we speak right now, rather than leaving it going for a waste. So that's something that will not love to take that kind of waste, according to me. There's pumpkin leaf here. Modesta is showing me, and we don't want to be open. Oh, there's pumpkin here, guys. A very big one. You see, this one's so nice and a very big one. They are trying to bring in another one. It's also here, smaller one. The bigger one is here. You guys, you know, oh, there are very many. Another one is also there. You know, guys, these things are super expensive. If you go to the market to buy them, you'll find it very, very expensive. And that means if you have a lot of it, and you'll generate more income. Mom, I don't know what kind of plants will we plant here. I don't know which crops will we plant here. I don't know. So tomatoes, are we able to get tomatoes? Cabbage. So you love to go and buy that seedling for cabbage, then you plant it over there, then you fence it thoroughly. Guys, that's suggesting that we plant cabbage. Dusty is suggesting we plant cabbage here, and then down there also we will plant some cabbage. Yeah, it does. I think it will do. The only thing you need to do is to find the seeds, for which you love to go and buy that. You come, put it direct, let it grow. But for you to plant cabbage here, you love to dig it thoroughly until it becomes super soft. Super soft, super soft. And you know cabbage you don't do. But do you have the seeds? So the problem is the seeds. Okay, if you can find the seeds, we'll give it something like 1 week. Then after 1 week, we come redo it, and then you plant the anything that you love to plant. So guys, that's how it is. Anyway, I wanna proceed with this kind of work here. I wanna make this nice entrance to be flat enough, like the way I'm making this part here. Just I came to realize a lot of people, when they get in through the gate, they'll go straight with that longer way. But I want this road to be here. I don't know how I can channel it to go here straight. Should I use flowers or what? I want it to be the real entrance. When you get there, you got inside the house. So guys, that's what's happened. Guys, I hope you're doing very well. The video is still going on, and right here we are coming up with another chapter, whereby we came to collect the bricks. Mom, get close. We have some bricks there. Come close, mom. We have these bricks, guys, and on our building, in our house, we have been trying to put some structure around the house, and the bricks were not enough, and we were lacking some pieces, like 50 pieces. So when I came over here at my grandfather's compound, I found these bricks here. They were just down here, you see. They were all over down here, and the cows were stepping on them. They were, you see, a lot of them are broken down. Just see, guys. So they were supposed to use them in building this during the funeral at my grandparents, but they did not finish up. So guys, what I want to do, I want to keep some here that I'm going to use to finish building our veranda in our house. That's why you can see us right here. I'm the set director, and right here is my wheelbarrow. So I want left the ones that are a bit straight that we are going to use, like this one.
Why don't you? Yeah.
We put them when standing. So we are going, at least once we want to gather them, then now we'll find on how to get cement and some sand, and then the building will just proceed. At least we're gonna finish that. You know, this thing is very expensive. Just one, like this one goes for 10 Kenya shillings. So one goes for 10 Kenya shillings, and we needed them like 50. So this is what we are going. Instead of buying, let me make good use of this one. Instead, they are being wasted here, guys. And you see, guys. So it's not good anyway. So I'm going to collect them and take them to my home. Not all, but just some. I need like 50 pieces, 50 to 100. So this is how it is. So when we get the cement, guys, we'll start working very soon. Mom, you found how many were they?
120.
120 pieces. So let me. Guys, we have placed a lot. This around 20, 20, 22, 25. Yeah, this one. Just imagine the all wheelbarrow will carry like 25 pieces when you load it that way. And the reason I was trying you have to load it is because we are going down. But I want Modesta to pull this thing because it's the one who has loaded it. Okay, let's go. Pull. You don't push, just pull, then it goes down. Angalia break. Ni break, ni break. Ni break. Guys, so we are leaving and heading home, carrying these bricks. Maren, Kelki, yeah, good. So going home. Modesta, break. Imam, can you let? Can you make Kurwanya go epic? Tiffany B. Chunga negai. Break, break. Ni break. So guys, we are going home. Desta is carrying the load. I'm gonna be the cameraman. Angeyo, ano say nyamaro monad. Oh, Tiffany poka go picha inchunka, chunga goi. Tiffany dichunka cha goi. Dichunka cha imbe kora goi.
Have control, guys. We now carrying our load to home. Abby is very busy pushing the wheelbarrow full of. You pull. The good thing of it is that we are at a. It's not hilly. How do we call it? Mteremko. So we don't use much energy. We just push it and it just goes. Guys, this is the background of our home. You can see the farm full of ground nuts, and also the middle part is sugar cane.
Yes, it's very heavy by the way. I'm just feeling the real load.
How are you feeling?
I'm really feeling it's super. Let me tell you, if it was about going up, we couldn't even try that. But going down, at least we can carry over 20.
Yeah.
But when going up, guys, it's very,
Hilly,
very
hilly.
heavy. Like the other time, I was bringing some for the first time. I came on with only 15 pieces because I couldn't pass that high. It was super heavy. So right now, guys, we are trying to go. From my grandparents' home to my home is not that far, but it's far. So we want at least when we get them this way, they have been rained on another.
So
things,
our home is just right there.
They're just breaking down. So we said no, we're going to preserve this one first of all, Mom. I think we need to find something like a polythene. We close them as we are still waiting for other materials like cement and how do and the sand anyway. The work that we're going to do right now in our home will only cost us some few wheelbarrows of sand. Let's call it 20 pieces of wheelbarrow of sand and 10 bags of cement roughly there. That's by that time we'd have done enough and finished every project because let's go and show you why we are struggling to bring in these things. Anyway, let's go to our home. We're gonna see.
How are you? Where school? So the children from school. This is our church. You remember last time we were telling you that we have a fundraising to build our church. So this is the view of our church. At least we've started building our church. That's just by the way. Guys, we are just heading home. This is the remaining ballast, but I know they are still using it. So if you can see inside there, there is a room. That's the one we are using while we are in church during Sabbath. Hubby is just going down there. Is the church pit latrine, and I'm walking heading home just right now. That's why you can hear the sound of my footstream. Hubby is very
Yes, it's very heavy.
exhausted.
And you know, I'm trying to be very careful because if you knock them down, they're gonna break into particles. They are very wet. They've been rained on for the past 1 year now, guys. Since my grandmother died, it was it's 1 year.
Not 1 year. It's 2 years,
it's
3 years.
Almost. Yeah, exactly.
It's
exactly
3 years.
Because I was still in Nairobi by then.
Yeah.
It's about 3 years, guys. Wow.
It's 3 years.
They have been rained on 3 years. And let me tell you, the bricks are made of pure soil. And then you burn them. So when you give it chance to rain on for several days, several months, they're gonna be very soft and they can drop down anytime. That's why we want to go and preserve them to give them moment to dry up, as we are still gathering other more materials to continue the work in our home, building our house. Guys,
okay, that is my daddy-in-law.
Let's go.
Gate. We just heading home. I'm trying to catch up with Happy because it's moving at a faster speed. We are almost reaching home. You can see my home. So how are you going to pass here?
Wait for me there. Stand there. Just go and wait. When I see on camera how I'm going to pass there.
Guys, this is our little entrance. But there's some things that we did there. So I just want to see how Hubby is going to pass there.
I think I was supposed to come with a lot of force, but anyway.
Be very careful. Very careful with it.
Wow! I'm I'm an expert now.
Hey.
Okay, let's go and see if I'm fast.
I remove for you that basin.
Yeah, remove for me the basin.
Guys, I need to remove this basin here. Hold on.
Woo-wee. So this is the part that gives me a lot of stress. Will I pass it? Let me try, man. Finally, I'm home, guys. But I'm sweating. So, Mom, we are going to arrange them on the veranda.
Yeah.
Since we will not take them any further place, we are just going to arrange them here.
Up there, not here.
Where?
There, next to that corner.
Up there?
Yes.
Okay. So what we'll do, we're going to arrange them. So come and show our people where we want to build with this bridge project. Guys,
you can see.
Giving us stress.
at the veranda, that
Yeah.
the first place we made.
Yes.
So the remaining place is here. You can see there is a gap.
Yeah, this gap. We need
There
to
is a
fill
gap
this
up
gap.
to here.
Yeah. And Modesta is being kind. This gap, guys. And then this side also is remaining. This side, guys.
Yeah.
And also this side. So we tried the other time when we were building in interior of our house, but this place remained because the materials weren't enough by that time. So we are at least collecting them step by step. Like right now, we thank God we have found the bricks. Hopefully these bricks will be enough for us because we are going to re-bring them in. And then this part here also remained. Guys, for those who are new, this is how our house was. Our house was a typically mud house when we began this life. Number one, it was a very small, tiny house. Number two, it was a pure muddy house, like you can see. And we thank God, one of our great supporters, Team Moses, came in and we decided to make this room. And thank you very much. May God bless you. So let me say something else. You see the mud, guys. It's just pure mud. So we will continue building it. The reason as to why we stopped, since we stopped, how many months now?
It's almost 2 to 3 months.
3 months. Yeah, it's roughly 3 months, guys. The reason as to why we stopped is because the materials went off. So we said no, being that we don't have money right now to keep going, we're gonna stop and we'll be collecting things slowly by slowly. Like right now, if we bring sand in, now we're gonna we bring bricks now. Let me show you the sand that's remaining here, guys. Come with me. This is our beautiful farm. This tree we planted here with the young boys. I remember it that it remained forever. So guys, this is the sand that's remaining, and this sand here. I think it might go with one or two wheelbarrows. And one or two wheelbarrows, the work that we are remaining within our home, okay, when you start with the pit latrine, for you to complete our building, our pit latrine will cost, pit latrine alone will take us with at least 6 wheelbarrows, 6 to 7 wheelbarrows of sand, because eraser is to 3 to 1. So 3 to 1, which means if you have 6 or 7, we'll need 2 bags of cement. Yeah. So the pit latrine will go with like 7, let's say that. And then in our house, building this house, the entire house, will need like at least 13 wheelbarrows of sand with how many bags of cement? If it is 3 to 1, that one will need how many?
4.
So 13 to 4. Yeah, 4 or 5. Let's call it 5 because we have the narrowing part of the veranda. The narrowing part where you make it soft on the veranda. So guys, that's the roughly what this one is giving out. The one remaining here is small, but we have to add. Buying a sand, a wheelbarrow will cost you 350 Kenya shillings. That's like $3. And cement one is 900 Kenya shillings. That's a total of, yeah. So we're gonna have, like, let's say we have 20, let's just call it 20 sand brick, 20 wheelbarrows of sand, and then with at least maybe 10 or 8 bags of cement. So come with me, guys, and we're gonna show you what's remaining. Anyway, I've not taken a photo behind my house since first time taking a photo behind my house. I'm really feeling good to be home anyway, because being here by God's grace and also our audience support. May God bless you. Thank you very much. Come with me. So guys, at least now, once you have bricks, you will not buy it. So it will fill this place. The reason as why we are trying to put this is because to build this one, number one, 12 has control the flood that always comes from the hill here, going down. See what's happening here, guys. Mom, come close. Do you see something here? The house will fall very soon. If you don't do this, if you don't build it, and then you make it up somewhere here, the water will start keeping going on, plus splashing on this. It's making a weekend. then it might fall anytime. So for the strengthening of the house, we need to build this one. So guys, that's what's happening. I always love the stories of flower, mom. I don't know by the time there'll be many here, how will our home look like? And we are also planning to bring them more anyway. Yes, and so I said this house still needs a lot of work. Come close. Guys, you see this part here should be made. This part here should be made until it should. There's a style that Modesta was talking about. So it will consume some materials like sand and cement. Same applies to the corner. This one here should also be built for something called copra. So right here should become very nice. It has not been finished anyway. Same applies to this part here, the windows and the door. That's what now brings in the total of 20 wheelbarrows of sand with 8 to 10 bags of cement. So guys, once you are done, you are making the veranda, it will look this way. Mom, come this side so you can see it. It will be this way. You see? At this level now, you can come up and do the make the mortar, plaster it very well, apply the Nero or screeding on it, and then it's super big, amazing and very strong. But guys, let me tell you, by the time we'll finish building this house, everything we paint it, you will love it because it's so nice. And yes, step by step, but we're making a move. Anyway, let me arrange the bricks. I'm going to bring some more. So we'll arrange them here to avoid rain, to avoid being rained on.
Why don't you push the wheelbarrow up to there?
It's heavy. And you help me push it, babe? You cannot. Let me try, by the way. But it's heavy. Because I don't need things that goes with a lot of energy. I was sick just the other way. Pass.
Yeah.
So, mom, what you will do is to cook for us something for lunch. When I come back, I eat. Well, that's a bad idea.
You come back with Marian. Because when I'm seeing up there, there is no Dalilio.
Say hello over here. Okay. Nothing. There's nothing here. Marian is asking me for sweet. Sweet is not here. Say hello. Ah, Nyasuba, good morning. You are taking breakfast. So guys, we are taking breakfast. Our breakfast for today is the banana, ripe banana, and porridge, a millet porridge and ripe banana. This is what we want to take for breakfast after I'm done with the work I was doing over there, guys. We are trying to change the image of this home, being so creative to make it work and look so nice. Being creative. Pure millet porridge. With a nice ripe banana. Yes, we are drying them on the sun a bit because they are being kept. So these ones are here, these ones also are here. So we had to at least dry them on sun before we are taking them. You see the sun is very hot before we take them to their room. so that they can proceed with the day in there. This the only way that we can try to preserve them. They must be kept each and every moment. See? So they are feeding right there. The remains of the early generation, the early people. Anyway, I can see molars and premolars. Then we have, this or canine, but we have molars here and premolars. I don't know, was it from the cow or what's this? The bone, and it's very strong, guys. This one you can really harm someone, especially when walking around carrying this. Then some people attack you. This like a nice gun. Hey, I'm gonna carry this like my gun now. If someone hits you to this side, guys, you will be normal. Just like this. It's very sharp anyway. Very, very sharp. I wanna keep this. One day I'll come and use it in a very nice way. I like making good use of these things. And that's why even if you check in here, let me show you something. There's one that I kept some days back. I don't know whether it's still there or not. I'm soon using them. You know, all these things you can reuse them in a very good way and make nice things. So let me show you. I don't know whether it's here or somebody came and stole it, but I kept it here some days back. It has taken long, man. I don't know whether it's here or not. Let me check. Oh, it's not. It's not here, guys. So this way is to keep these things. Like this ones, I wanna drop it in, so I'll come for it when good time comes. I'll come for it. This one is my grandparents' granary. This where they used to keep cereals back then in 1990s, a lot of days ago. So guys, that's how it is. Stay tuned on this video. Much love, Moses 2M, East Africa, Kenya. A very nice environment. I came here to tie these cows, but I always love this nice view from these sides. Super nice and amazing, guys. Keep watching. Much love.